All right, you guys, you are now tuned in with BB's Boss Up Radio, where I have started from the bonnet. Now I am here. We have a special guest here with me today, my boy Adrian, the CEO of Smoothguy Entertainment. So, welcome, Adrian. Welcome.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited.
I know you should be excited. We got some big things. We about to just tell y'all what we got cooking up for the. Cause somebody's birthday's coming up. My boy Adrian is getting ready to celebrate his 30th birthday here. We going to? Y'all tell me where we going to.
Yeah. We're going to Colombia, Medellin. In about 2 more days. So we got about 100 people coming out, representing. Especially for black people, that's a big time. So we're doing it for the culture because it is Black History Month. So we're doing it for the culture. So
do it for the culture. Let them know the theme. Like the theme, theme is like ridiculous.
So I'm all about themes, man. Like you know, back in the day when we partied, we had themes. Like phone parties, but like don't have it no more. So the theme this weekend is Coming to America. So y'all seen the movie? You already know you gotta come with a Coming to America attire, the dashiki, the kente. I'm gonna be a kente club.
So I'm just wondering because you said part 2. So is it like a combination
part three.
Well, matter of fact, it is like a part 3.
Part 3. So there was a one that came out.
I remember
30
1.
years ago. The second one came out a year ago.
Let's not talk about the second one because I still didn't even watch it.
You
But it's alright though. I mean.
Should been watch that thing, girl.
It's alright though. I'm ready for part 3. I don't need part 2. We're gonna go from 1 to 3.
We'll skip part 2, go with part 3.
Go to part 3.
We'll remix it, baby. We remix it.
Remix it. So make sure you guys stay tuned with BB's Boss Up Radio Live because we're gonna do the whole red carpet effect. Absolutely. We're gonna do the whole thing, and I'm gonna take you on the tour with me the whole entire way. So it's about to be a whole shebang. But enough about the trip. Let's talk about your company, Smoothguy Entertainment. Let us know what we about to look forward to.
Yeah, man. Well, surprisingly, y'all. So Smoothguy started off with just a name. Somebody gave me at 18 in college. I was like, I ain't think nothing of it. It was a guy named Matt. Shout out to Matt too, man. Then it started becoming who I was with the party scene. I was a promoter. I was dancing. I'm like, okay. Then it started becoming a brand. I'm like, man, Smoothguy got a little ring to it.
Wait. So you trying to say Smoothguy started from you being Mr. Dancer?
Yeah, no. So it started when I went to college in North Carolina. I was like 17 going on 18, and back in the day I had a little curly tie, I had a little double fade thing. And I was just smooth. I mean, I went there. They wanted me to run for Mr. Freshman. Like, ladies love me. I could dance. I could talk. I could walk. So I'm coming out my dorm one day, and this guy Matt, he's like, yo, you know what I'm gonna call you? I said, what? I'm gonna call you Smoothguy. Swear to God, that's how it went down. So ever since then, everybody been calling me Smoothguy, smooth for sure, Smoothguy. I was alright, so Smoothguy. Then I started dancing. Like every party I went to, I was like, the dudes would be right here. I'll be the main one in the scene, in the dance floor, in the center, starting it off.
So I should be looking forward to you to bust some dance moves for this whole weekend.
Ain't a party until Smoothguy shows up.
Y'all heard it from him. Smoothguy about to show us his 1-2.
Oh yeah.
You getting older now, so you can't do back in the day. Because if you fall and you hurt something, the healing process gonna take a little longer.
My engine light coming on, right? My knees ain't working how they used to work. I'm about to.
But we still gonna show up and show out.
Absolutely, showing out is definitely important.
All right, so just tell us more about what made you start Smoothguy Entertainment.
What made me start Smoothguy Entertainment? Well, I want to shout out to my father. I've been in the insurance business for like 10 years. Like that's my bread and butter, life insurance investments. And I just got back from a 45-day vacation out the country.
Yes, and I seen the pictures.
Like 7
wow.
countries. And I'm like,
you and your brother,
yeah, me and my bro. So it's funny because I just got my passport like 2 years ago. And I just been on like a rampage, and my dad been helping me out travel and showing me the ins and outs. I'm like, why not? And so people kept hitting me up after that vacation, like, give me the itinerary, put me on. I own a travel company. You know what I'm saying? So people kept saying like, tell me about hair. I'm like, I'm the wrong dude to ask. I don't own a travel company, But one thing I realized is that necessity is like the mother of all inventions. Like when people are in need of it, somebody has to create something. It's like 100 years ago when, transportation was riding a horse cross country. We didn't have cars. So I'm like, you know what? We need a vehicle or a train that can take us from point A to point B quicker. So we needed, so it was a need, and somebody invented it.
Right.
The Wright brothers invented an airplane. So I'm like, all right, people need my services. I'm like, I just started a travel company. So what better way to start it with my name? I'm like, you know what? Let's do Smoothguy Entertainment. So Smoothguy Entertainment is more than just travel. Like I want to make it like an experience. You know, where people are coming, man, they not just partying, but we're partying like out the country. So a lot of these travel companies, when they take you on trips, it be highly expensive. They just travel, but I want to make it like a party, like where people like are looking forward to like an event. You know what I'm saying? Like the Grammys, like the BET Awards, like, yo, I'm looking forward to that. Like, it's not just a party, it's an event. So now it's like, all right, so we got the party thing going on, we got the trips, and now we got the foundation.
Right.
So over time, all this, like every country we go to is gonna be partying. It's gonna be, of course, seeing stuff, but most importantly, giving back to the third world countries that we're going to. Like Colombia, you know, this week we're gonna be partying. Plus a theme too, so everything is playing a part, and it's a black-owned company. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to get black people out of the country.
That's true.
It's very hard,
That's
but
true.
what I realized again, necessity is the mother of all invention. Well, I'm like, okay, what do black people like? Excitement. They like pizzazz. I'm like, all right, well, ain't gonna be any party. It's gonna be a theme party.
And not only that,
you know
we also love to travel, especially at a cost, at a reasonable price.
Reasonable cost, yeah, reasonable
So,
cost. You know, like I got packages, like right now we got 6 trips going on this year. I got packages to Ghana, was all inclusive for $2,000.
You can't beat
like
that.
Flight,
Did y'all
including
hear that?
hotel,
$2,000.
A flight alone is $2,000 to go to Ghana.
Exactly,
You know
I've seen it. Actually, I was looking at it today. I was like,
yeah, it's expensive. So just imagine, like, yo, we going to Ghana for 10 days, and it's a theme, Wakanda Forever, a King's Farewell. People are like, I can relate to that. yeah, I can relate to that. So that's pretty much how I started a company. It was a need. It wasn't something I woke up and said, you know what, I'm going to start a company, but people needed it. It was asking. I'm like, you know what? All right, F it. I woke up one day, it was like, what, November 13th. I just LLC the name, you know, and just Smoothguy Entertainment. Just started promoting from there and exploded. Like overnight success.
And that's how it starts.
Yeah,
you know, it starts from
exploded.
a simple idea.
Yeah.
That's how you see me rocking my BB's Intimates. It started from a small idea, and you know, I did the same thing. I just went out and I took a leap of faith.
Absolutely.
You know, wait for nobody. You know, if you
absolutely.
want to, you know, anything, only thing that works is the work. So if you want something, you got to just put your mind to it and just move forward.
That's right.
This is great.
Appreciate you.
I'm excited for the trips. I'm excited for our weekend. We about to be roommates.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. That's right. The mansion.
We about to be
too.
roommates.
Crazy.
Let them know. Tell them about the mansion. Oh my
So
God.
yeah, y'all know, man. I like doing it big. You know, I really feel like thinking big like costs you like nothing, but thinking small will cost you like everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta always think big. So I'm like, all right, well, let's do it big. So we got this 10,000. I think it's a little bit more than 10,000 square foot. It's huge. Like we got a 3-level mansion that has 10 plus rooms. And views the whole, like, so it's not just on the street, it's on the mountaintop. So when you go, when you driving up, if you always seen like Rick Ross or something, when you driving up, you know, it's like sits on the mountaintop. And once you go first of all, you go in the mansion, it's like it could fit at least 300 people in the mansion. You go in the mansion, you see the big living room is as big as this, like this whole house, right? It has a dance floor in the living room. It has a club in the mansion called a disco club, which has a jacuzzi inside.
Actually, I've seen it. Every video that you posted, I just shared it.
That's a jacuzzi. And so my favorite part about the mansion is the rooftop. So you go all the way upstairs. Like I got lost in that thing. I'm like, where the hell am I at? So you go all the way upstairs to the 3rd level, and you go straight. It's just a huge rooftop, and you can view. Again, it's on top of the mountain. You can view the whole city of Medellin, and the rooftop has a pool. So while we party, y'all can bring y'all bikinis, y'all bathing suits, man. Let's hop in the pool. Y'all don't want the pool, go to the disco room, hop in the jacuzzi. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, plus we got the yacht party too that fits like 80 people. Now that's dope. The yacht.
I can't wait for that.
The yacht. I think the yacht's gonna top. I mean, the party gonna be cool, but just imagine we going to a country where Pablo Escobar, that was a stomping ground 30 years ago. So we're gonna actually sail. Is a river in Colombia called Guadalupe. We want to sail across it with a big yacht, fits 80 people. We got a DJ on the yacht, we got a cook. We want to sail across Pablo Escobar's old mansion. So we got 3 days of fun, drama free, but most importantly, cost efficient. 3 principles: drama free, fun, cost efficient. So
That's great. So I have a question. I know we was talking about maybe like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
You said that you want to start your own record label. Are you going to do that? I remember we talked about that. So.
Like, man, look, I mean, you know, you got a question, I got to answer, right? But yeah, so Smoothguy Entertainment is an entertainment. It's all around. So we got, like, we just launched our Smoothguy apparel 2 days ago. And all the shirts that you guys are getting are gonna be made in Africa. So I'm all about black-owned businesses. I got workers out there making shirts. You're gonna be saying the rest of China made in Africa. So y'all know that it's like authentic from the motherland. So yeah, you know, I want to start a record label eventually in the future, where I obviously hire. You know, I want to bring back that 90s vibe that we all like.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want. You know, 'cause people are yearning, again, necessity is the mother of all invention. People are yearning for that. You know, the 90s love. I want that 90s love again when you're in the car.
Yeah, because it's only coming back a little bit. It's slowly coming back. I realized that between the dressing.
Yeah, it's slowly coming back. But
everything.
The sound, it's like the Motown sound. The sound got to come back. And there's people out there who sing good, but ain't nobody trying to sound it because they ain't twerking. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So that's pretty much what it's all about, man. I want to be an all-around company where we're traveling, we're having fun, we're giving back. We got artists. You know, to a point where we're going to dominate the industry. I think that's where, and it's going to happen. I truly believe it's going to be $1 billion brand. It's only a matter of time, and not if, it's when. You know, so that's pretty much what.
I love how you speak it into existence. That's how it starts. You have to speak it into existence. Because I remember,
see it in your mind before you go hold it in your hand.
Absolutely. I remember when you was on my live, and you know, I started with 100 people with my. Yes. So if you guys are single and ready to mingle and a way to travel, make sure you guys add my group on Facebook. I remember we did the live. I started at 100 people, and today I'm almost at 5K. So he's.
I was gonna ask her how she did it. I'm like, I got my group too. I'm like, yo, I remember you started a group like it was like 128 people. I'm like, next day I woke up, I'm like 5,000 members. But that just shows you, like, people buying to the dreamer before the dream.
Yo, that's
what I'm saying. So she had a dream, you know, her company. But again, it's about the back person. Like, anybody can start Smoothguy Entertainment, but will it be as big as it's going to be? Anybody can start her company, but will it be? So you gotta be. I mean, it's biblical. Without a vision, the people will perish. So she had a vision. You know, one day I'm gonna have 5,000 people in my group. It happened in a couple of months. It's funny because we're talking about this, and when I started Smoothguy Entertainment 3 months ago, and I launched my party, I swear to God, y'all, I made a goal to sell 30 tickets by February 18th. I had a goal. You know what? We probably gonna have 20 people come. You know what? I'm gonna set a goal. We're going to sell, ask my brother, we're going to sell 30 tickets by February 18th, which is 2 days from now, my party, in 90 days. We sold like 100 tickets in 19 days.
Actually, you was promoting hard.
Yeah.
That's how, all right.
We sold 100 tickets in 19 days.
I have to even tell them how we met, okay?
Yeah.
So we was on one of those, what is it, Jet Black group.
I think it was Black People Network. It was some Facebook.
And I seen the flyer to his 30th birthday. What had me was the Coming to America. I was like, oh my gosh, and the flyer was super dope. So I was like, I want parts. Like, he going to where, whatever. So he was like, make sure you text, and I inboxed him, and he got communication skills was on point. And from there we just clicked. And from that one time, we just been rocking ever since. Rocking ever since.
You know, because a lot of these promoters, man, like, one thing I tell my team, like, again, I come from an entrepreneurship background where I believe in personal relationships. All right, we had 300 people interested. You know what's funny? Me and my team called all 300 people. Swear to God.
You surely did.
Every last one of them, right? Every last one of them heard my voice. Because it was like, oh, is it fake? But a lot of these promoters, the reason why a lot of people coming out because they're not personable. So I'm like, you know what? If I gotta wake up early, I gotta, leave from the front. I'm gonna call everybody myself. My brother, you can have 10, but I'm gonna make sure, even he was calling people, I was still following up. Hey, who'd you talk to? Let me talk to that person. Because I know as a CEO, I gotta be the front runner. I gotta be the one in the grind, in the fight, and we at war, and I'm the captain. I can't be hiding behind the general. No, I gotta go to war, because then my people follow behind me. So when they see me passionate, war, like, you know what, coach, we can follow you. So that's what I learned from being an entrepreneur. It was like people buy into the dreamer before the dream. You could be as broke as hell, no idea, but if you're confident, you don't even need the money. People buy into your, like, Jarrell, confidence, fuck. People buy into it's something about leading with your heart, not your head. Lead with your heart. You give people your passion, your all. People will go out their way for you, and they gotta understand that it's coming from the heart. Because you can say, you know what, man, pay for my party, but if they don't feel like it's genuine, coming from the heart, like I made my prices to my party cheap as hell.
Sure did.
$80 for a man for the whole weekend. You can't beat that. This club's out there charging $100 just to enter with no liquor.
And
You
he's
feel me?
so serious, y'all. All right,
So-
like I told you guys, today is our first day meeting. Okay.
Oh, it is our first day, that's
But
true.
we've been speaking ever since on the
Yeah,
phone.
for
Like we knew
5 months.
straight. It
Yeah.
was straight. No, he was on his 45 day. I was bothering here and there, but I eased
Right.
up.
Like, girl, stop writing me. I'm on a goddamn vacation. I'm in Italy.
Even
know?
I probably nobody else got in touch with, but he was like, "All right, Nicole,
Yeah,
all right."
and Tatiana had called me. No, because I think I was in Ukraine, and Tatiana had called me, and she's like, "Where you at?" I was like, "I'm in Ukraine, but I think I'm about to head to what did I say? I think I'm about to head to Ethiopia tomorrow. I feel like going to Ethiopia." She's like, "What the hell? You about to just have?" I was gonna say I just want to have lunch in Ethiopia. I just booked the flight and went to Ethiopia. She's like, "Who the hell does that?" So, shit, I just like, why not?
That's perfect.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And he was nice
it
enough
was
to
good.
let me stay here so we could
Yeah.
just travel the whole
Yeah,
way.
absolutely,
So
man.
he is the guy. Family is loving. So you know, I'm rocking with
But
you.
dad sleep with? Oh, yeah, I think
I'm rocking with you all the way because
Appreciate
I wasn't even down for the whole vaccine, but you know I was like I ain't gonna do my boy
For real,
like
you
that.
got it because it's. Oh,
Yes, I did.
yeah, I feel so.
Yes, I did. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I was like, I ain't getting it. I don't
appreciate
care. I don't
y'all,
care. But
man.
I was like, when I seen the thing they started December 14th, I was like,
And like you said, like I feel like we're not just celebrating my beauty, but we're celebrating like all the lives lost to police brutality, like the black lives, like Trayvon Martin. I mean, we're celebrating black people.
Yeah.
You know, like and I feel like we don't do that enough. Like I get it. Okay, when something happens, we want to retaliate, but what has that done?
right.
As much as we burn buildings down, they know. Okay, well y'all doing it. Y'all, no, we gotta celebrate.
Right.
We gotta come to. That's what they fear. Like they fear us
Coming
coming
together.
That's what you had back in the '60s.
Right.
They came together as one, but now it's like we want to be separated. We can't. Like a house divided can't fall. You know, it can't stand. I'm sorry. So if you're divided, how can we stand? We come together as one. We got 100 blacks going to Colombia to celebrate, man, Black History Month. We're gonna talk about the culture. You know, that's what they are afraid of. I remember Donald Trump. He was doing an interview like 2 years ago. And he said, somebody asked him, if you can be anybody in the world, who would you want to be? Obviously, he's Donald Trump. He's rich.
Yeah.
He can say, I want to be Bill Gates. He said, man, I want to be a black educated man. Y'all look it up on YouTube. He was like, why? He's like, because that's the most powerful person on earth. A black educated person.
People don't realize that.
So
It's powerful.
We
You
come
know, we want to
together,
make
man.
sure as a African American, male, female, when you walk into the room, you want to own it.
right.
You want to own
Absolutely.
it. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So before we go, though,
Yeah.
there's somebody out here that's watching, wants to give them some advice as far as being an entrepreneur. What is some advice you can give them before we wrap it
The
up?
advice I can give you, number one, if you want to become an entrepreneur in today's society, number one is you gotta find a needs-based business. That's the number one. Because a lot of people's passion keep them broke. Now, I'm not saying don't do what you love, but let's look at the money situation. Like, I love singing. I may not be a Chris Brown, but I know, okay, if we need healthcare, if we need finance, that's what makes the most money. I'm gonna learn that trade. You know, so sometimes we don't have to love something to make an income from it. That's why I learned financial services and entrepreneurship. Man, I can do, because I've been doing this. I mean, I don't love insurance. Now I do. When I first started, I didn't. But now I use that for the past 10 years, build a 6-figure company. Now I use that, now I'm doing what I love. So do what you don't want to do so you can do what you
Love to do.
want to do. So that's first, need-based business. Number two, you got to find a mentor. You know, I have a lot of mentors, even when I joined an insurance company. And one of the things that caught me was my mentor. He said, if you want to become successful in anything, whether it be film, whether it be swimming, anything you want to do, become successful at it, is you got to find somebody that has what you want and do exactly what they did. That's the first one. Okay, the second thing is find somebody that don't got what you want and you do the opposite.
That's right.
So growing up, I saw my family and friends say, hey, go to school, gotta go grades, get a good job. I looked at the lifestyle, guess what I didn't want? I didn't want their lifestyle. I didn't want the car they drive, the house they live in. I looked at my mental lifestyle as a college dropout. I'm like, God damn, you live $1 million. Okay, I'm gonna listen to you. So number 2, you gotta find a mentor. You can expand your own vision. And number 3 is last but not least, to be honest with you guys, somebody asked me a month ago, what is the smartest thing I've ever done being an entrepreneur? Okay, I've accomplished a lot. I mean, making $100,000, buying my house, you know. And I said the smartest thing I've ever done was not quit. That's the biggest thing. Like, if you can do nothing right, don't quit. Because sometimes it takes you 8 years of grinding for that 9th year to change your life.
Just like you did with the light.
For a lot of people, Remember I said, don't
said
quit.
never give up.
Yeah.
He's over here trying to the light. He said never give up.
It's crazy because the adapter the same one as that one. That didn't know. I'm like, you know what? We're going to try it again. But for a lot of people, they don't try it again.
That's right.
And so when they working, they feel like, damn, it's not working out. All right, well, let me go to something that's easier. But what you're doing is that you're blocking God's blessing. You may think that's easier, but when you quit your purpose, guess what's happening? God will put your dream in somebody else.
That's right.
That's the worst thing you can ever do. You put whatever you're supposed to accomplish into the next man, and he gonna take your opportunity. They're like sunrises.
That's true.
If you miss it, if you wait too long like a sunrise, you miss them. So.
And sometimes too, what I've learned, as far as being an entrepreneur, that not everybody is meant to understand your vision. And it's okay, because if you let them, you try to force it into them, it's going to get you more discouraged, and you're going to just start slowly pulling back from what it is you want to do. So sometimes it's just best to just keep quiet, put your blueprint together, and just go for it.
The black sheep of the family, but the black sheep becomes the goat.
Absolutely.
Eventually, so
the goat the right way.
The right way, absolutely. So nobody's saying your vision but God.
All right, so let them know where they could find you, because somebody out there is like got their pen, paper, like, I want to know more. They want to know more. So where they can find you, tell them your Facebook, your Instagram, everything. For sure.
Facebook, Adrian Smoothguy Troublefield. You can find me on Facebook. Actually, I'm maxed out on friends, but Instagram now. I love IG. Adrian Troublefield, add me or go to Smoothguy Entertainment. You can add our brand. But I'm always on IG, posting stories, doing things, doing wild memes and stuff like that. So, yeah. Follow me, I follow back.
And he does. Right. He follows back. So make sure you guys tune in with me on my YouTube channel every Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right.
And if you guys are not, please make sure you follow me on Instagram, which is BB's Bossed Up Radio. And make sure, once again, you subscribe on my YouTube channel, which is BB's Bossed Up Radio. Yes. So once again, be bold, be beautiful, and be you.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Dream big. Good job, man.